Hey, welcome, this is Joe B from the Divine I Am Healing Academy. I want to talk to you today about consultation. So consultation is really important, especially before you go into a breathwork session. So when you are with your client, really listen, asking questions, but then asking questions upon the questions. So it can start off with something very simple. How are you feeling today? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, where would you say you're at? You can ask open questions, but then delving into certain points. As you're talking, the more you listen, the more you pick up from your client, you might be able to delve in. And especially with breath work as well, really make sure that you're understanding everything. Even if they had a childhood trauma, that can come up in the session. So really delving in, listening to your client, speaking to your client, allowing them to speak, allowing them to unfold for you how you can help them in the best way. So it is really about questions upon questions upon questions, making them feel comfortable, making them feel safe. Because the more you make them feel safe and comfortable, the more they will relax. And the more they relax, the more they will open up to you. Really allowing them to that vulnerability so you can hold them and know that they are in a caring, loving, secure space. There's no inhibitions, there's no judgments. Whatever it is that they have gone through, make them feel that they can open up to you and they can allow their past to come through. Because if they don't, it will be shown in the breathwork session. Trauma will come up. You might be a little twitch, it might be a little movement in the body, it could be a facial expression, it could be a movement in the toe. So when someone's lying down and they're breathing, sometimes it's the tiniest little twitches that could have been a trauma response. It could have been that memory coming up, it could be the body releasing it. So when you're doing this and when you start delving in, and the more you know, the more you can understand that something might come up. If you haven't discovered that, all of a sudden your client might have a trauma response in the session. And if you haven't covered that in a consultation, your client could be leaving with more trauma. So it's knowing how to handle something when it comes up, but really taking notice of your client. So when you are with your client, I always stand right at the end of my clients so I can watch over everything. I mean, like I say, it could just be a tiny little twitch in the toe, it could be a knee jerk, it could be anything. In my training academy, I've seen a lot of people really sit down right next to the person, they're side on and looking directly at them. And that can cause something to be missed down the bottom, because we have all meridians that run through the legs as well as the arms. So energy is traveling around the body. So if you miss something in the feet, well, and again, if you've missed something in the consultation, that could be a trauma response. So allowing yourself to truly listen to your client, really delving into everything, asking the right questions to get the right answers, delving in on a question upon a question, taking it in a deeper process. Because then if you know, even if something happened 20, 30 years ago, that memory, that energy might come up. And again, taking your client, being able to handle and hold the space for them, allowing them to breathe through that, to be able to release that energy with ease and grace. And the more gentle you can be, the more relaxed that client can be during the session. It allows them to go deeper, and it allows the mind and the body to work together. So you're not fighting in sympathetic nervous system, you're here, you're in parasympathetic nervous system, you're calm, you're relaxed. The body goes, okay, we're safe. Let's release the old energies, the cellular structures firing. We're firing and wiring new neurons. We're rejuvenating. We're going to absolutely take you on a beautiful journey. And again, the more relaxed you are, the more you know as the facilitator, as the trainer, the more you can help your client. All right, so look out for the little twitches, little things. If you're just getting started with your breathwork training, your breathwork school, your breathwork facilitating, whatever it is that you might be doing, look out for more tips. And again, if you want to join my Facilitator Training Academy, I have basic, advanced, full facilitator training available. You can book with me online at divineiamhealing.com. Come to the healing room for the academy for in-person training, or I can do some work online as well. All right, so I hope this helps. I hope this serves you well. And again, even for yourself, even if you're not a facilitator trainer, understanding what you might be going in for as a client, for yourself as well, for when you go into a session, what might come up, how to handle it. And again, I hope this serves you all well. All right, sending many blessings with divine love for this day and every day. And so it is. Haush, haush, aho.